everyone. I hope you're all doing well, protected and provided for at this time. So today is October 31, the last day of October. Wow. Um and well, there's a storm in our country at this present time, and before the storm sets in, before the storm hits where I live, I would just like to record this one as as a gift for you for All Souls Day. Well, happy Halloween to those who are celebrating Halloween. And for the rest of us, tomorrow would be November 1st, would be All Saints Day. November 2nd is All Souls Day. Okay, now, I've been having this in mind for a very long time already, intendedly for All Souls Day. Hopefully, to bring comfort to those who are watching. Hopefully, it reaches as much of those who need to hear this message. Okay, so what I have prepared is a collection of the messages which your loved ones would like to convey to you. Well, recently I had friends who had lost their loved ones also, and we know that grief is a process and a very heavy thing to deal with. So hopefully, whatever I have to convey to you in this video would help you get through whatever it is that you are dealing with, or whatever confusion you've had about death, dying, and the afterlife. Basically, what what your loved ones must be going through in the afterlife. So there. Um, this video is thanks to a medium whom I've been watching for some time, and her name's Theresa Caputo. She's a Long Island medium, I guess. Yeah, she's known as a Long Island medium. And from the videos that I have been watching of her, the videos where she has been conveying messages from loved ones, from different loved ones, and from so many videos, this is what I got. So to summarize the messages from those of your loved ones who have already passed, I've listed some of the major points. So first is about dying. So, for example, if your loved one has been beset with an ailment, a long-standing ailment, and you were there to take care of them, they know that you did everything you could to take care of them. Okay. So, if in the process, sometimes when before people die and they are really really sick, sometimes there's even this change of personality. Like, for example, they get so irritable. Well, I took care of my dad when he was bedridden for a year, almost a year, while he was battling with multiple myeloma, cancer of the bone marrow, for 2 years. And you would know, those of you who have taken care of a loved one who has been terminally ill would know that they get irritable, and sometimes they couldn't bear the sickness that they're having, so sometimes their personalities change. But for my dad, he was very graceful in dealing with it. He was more internal, but it's very common for those who have been really sick and irritable to sometimes they test your patience, and sometimes you could lose your patience also, like you couldn't recognize him anymore. Well, the point where I couldn't recognize my dad anymore was when he was breathing his last already, and his face was twitching, and I was talking to him, and it seems like I couldn't converse with him anymore, something like that. So your loved ones want you to know that if you've been taking care of them, they appreciate everything that you've done. And if they have gone through some personality changes just because of their ailments, that is not who they are, and they are sorry for everything that they put you through, but they are very, very thankful that you have been there to stick it out to the end, for until the end for them. Okay, so there's that. And then another point here to consider is prayers also. So this is what I have summarized from all the videos that I have watched. If you want to watch the Long Island medium, I'm going to just write on her name down below this video, and you could well watch the videos yourself. Okay, but in summary, these are the strong points that have been stressed. So the second one is prayers. There was this one video I watched also, where the dying person said that the prayers that were said for her had helped her in her passing. Like, it would have been more difficult, but it was not as difficult as it could have been, because of the prayers that you are um saying for your loved ones. It helps them cross over. It helps ease the pain and stuff like that. Okay, and then afterwards also, when they part, they are praying for you also. They're praying that you could let go, and that you could get through your loss. Okay, so there's that. Now, for those who have been sick and in extreme pain, and those who have suffered disabilities also, once they're in the afterlife, all of that is gone. So the pain is gone, the sickness is gone, the disability is gone. So some of those who have approached this medium I've been talking about would show themselves just jumping up and down, meaning that they used to have a disability and now it's gone. Okay, so I hope this would be assurance enough for you too. Now, I would like to attack a certain point in here. Now, for suicide victims also, um, there have been communications for those who have passed through suicide. What they want you to know, if you have experienced anything like this from a loved one or someone you have known, is that they want to let you know that there's nothing you could have done to prevent it. And also, in general terms, the let go of the coulda, woulda, shoulda's. For example, if I could have gotten there earlier, this wouldn't have happened. He or she wouldn't have died, or did done this or done that. Okay, so there's nothing you could have done. And besides also, well, when they go to the afterlife, well, the pain is gone. Just as with everyone. Okay, the pain is gone. And there now when it comes to tragic incidents, I plan to make another video of this one to elaborate more. Like, for example, if someone died through a car accident, or tragically, when their lives have been taken away by an evildoer, for example, um they would those who have come, at least, would like to say that they did not suffer. Okay, there is a point where the soul departs from the body, as the body is undergoing all of these. So in essence, they would like to say that they didn't suffer, and I'm going to make another video on this, also based on my experience. So there's that. Okay, the next point. Okay, so basically, what they are trying to say is, whatever guilt we have, that um they would like us to release whatever guilt we have surrounding the circumstances of their death, of their passing. So there. Another point is they want you to remember them happy, not how they died, not how they were sick, or not how you've, for example, seen them when they were already dead. Okay, they would like to remember you to remember them happy, or even, for example, when they were struggling with some mental illness, or have been undergoing stress from whatever mental conditions they have been going through before their passing. They would still like you to remember all the happy times, because basically the souls would like us to remember that what they remember are those, okay, not the bad stuff. And it's really reassuring to know that. Okay, another point. Okay, another point, along with also releasing our guilt over their passing, they would like us to let go of the burden of their death, or sometimes, if for example you feel you have all these responsibilities after they die, the main thing that they would like you to do is to live your own life, and not to encumber yourself with all of these burdens and all of these responsibilities. Because from how I saw it, and I'm going to wrap it up later, is that when we pass through from this life to the next, our mindset is lighter, our hearts are lighter, stuff like that. Okay, so there's that. And also that they know that you are doing your best, so they won't want you to grieve for a long time. They would be happy to see you happy. So I hope we would have the courage to do that for ourselves. Okay, and then also, whenever you remember them or wherever you talk to them, they hear you, they see you. Okay, and then they even remember how you were taking care of them when they were catching their last breath already. So they see all of that. And a while ago, I was trying to unload my phone with these files. Well, anyway, I've been reviewing the videos again the whole day today, because I wanted to make this video for you guys. And just a few minutes ago in the evening already, when I was unloading my phone transferring the previous videos so that I would have enough memory in my phone, all of a sudden, toward the end of that task, I just felt this cold presence, first on my left and then all around me. So whoever is watching this video, they would really like you to consider these points for yourselves, and they would be happy if you are happy also. Okay, also in other videos, there were times when the souls mentioned that when they cross over from this life to the afterlife, there were also those other relatives and friends who were assisting them in the afterlife. So there, so it's that. Now to end this video. So overall, how I have seen the whole thing, from watching all of these different situations that bereaved families have gone through, the summary is that when our loved ones step into the afterlife, they have a different concept of life already. Okay, we know that life in this 3D world is dense, and over there it is light. So there's the presence of forgiveness, for anything that you think you might have done that they don't even take against you. There is also a different, a higher understanding, a higher sense of understanding. If you think you're an understanding person, then it is even much more. Multiply that by 50 when you go to the afterlife. You understand what your loved ones whom you have left are going through, and you are thankful to them, and you're sorry for whatever it is that you have caused them, for example. So that, and also they want us to be happy and not to wallow in our grief. Okay, that's been a common denominator in the videos that I have watched also. And I also watched the video of someone else in from the books that I've read also. Well, this is a message across the board. Okay, and then to end with, I just remember the movie Ghost. When so emotional, when Patrick Swayze was already walking into the light, and then he said something like, I don't remember exactly, but he said, I think something like, it's amazing, Molly, the love that you have, you carry it with you. So that's all they have to walk away with. Okay, all the love that you've given them, all the love that you've shown them, they walk away with that, and they're full of that and nothing else. Okay, so they want us to live our lives the best way we can, and it's so emotional. Okay, so for all of those souls now coming through this video and wanting to talk to you, just know that they love you very much. Okay, so I will be making another video on tragic deaths. It will be a short one only for those who are having a difficulty getting over stuff like that. So anyway, that's all for now, guys. Happy All Saints Day, happy All Souls Day. So this is just me, Alvie, saying, find your strength, find your peace, and stay with God. May your loved ones be ever around you, surrounding you like angels and guides. Okay, take care. Bye.